What's going on? What's poppin'? Good morning. Good Saturday morning to all you good people. My name is Roman Kamal Marks, a.k.a. Marks the God.
And I am Maya.
Jason.
And we are the Breakfast Club. We definitely enjoy you tuning in to us today. We have a couple of guests we want to introduce you to.
We're going to welcome Nicki Minaj, CEO of Tidal Records, to us right now. Welcome, Nicki. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing fine. How about you?
We are good.
Thank
you for joining us.
Absolutely. We're definitely good to have you in the building.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Nicki, so tell us. We know that recently you took a break from Tidal Records, and now that you are back, and you're now accepting new artists and stuff like that.
Like you saying about the break thing, well, I had like a lot of things going in real life, so I had to stay off from break, and somebody was taking over for me, and then I came back, and that's when I started doing my business and everything. It was just like real life problems I had to go through.
And we know that you made Tamar the CEO of Tidal Records along with him.
Well,
tell us about
Tamar is not like a CEO. She's like a person that helps me run my my label page. She's like my Instagram label page. I don't have nobody run that page, so she helps me out. Everything else, but like right now she's on break, so most likely she just runs the Tidal group page. She's not really like the CEO. She just runs that page.
All right, cool. So what kind of things you got going on right now?
Well, for the label, I have a birthday bash coming out because my birthday is like next month, so I'm doing that. And I have like a album coming out for Tidal, and I have a makeup line coming out also.
Okay, sounds like you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Well, we see that you have like a lot of projects coming out now. I know that you did the Rack It Up video, and you also have a few songs with features on them.
You mean as on a mixtape I just released? Okay, well, I've been working on this mixtape ever since last year because I was like, I don't know when I should release it. And people was like, no, drop the album. So I was like, okay. So I released this mixtape, me, Brian, and Wesley on Twitter because they have a Twitter and whatever. And they said, oh, let me be in a mixtape. I'm like, okay, sure. I add them on some tracks. I add Carlicia on some tracks because I promised her to be on it. And most likely it took me a long while to make that mixtape. Now everybody's still asking me about album. I'm just like, you're not getting nothing from me. Enjoy this like mixtape. I'm not getting y'all no album. The only album I give them is like a label album because they are not getting nothing else from me.
And Nicki, how do you feel about loyalty with friends and family?
Loyalty is everything because with me, my family, I tell my family everything. So if they stabbing it back, it's gonna hurt me, and I probably do something about it, or I might just ignore and just block them. So loyalty and everything, my family is really me. I'm truthful to me. Like I don't like being pushed and lied to and everything else. Because if I be lied to it, my Roman ego gonna come out and gonna do something to you. I'm gonna try not to, but I mean, side will come out. So loyalty means a lot to me.
And that's a good thing to hear. I mean, loyalty is something that's very, very hard to come by, especially, in this IMVU game. Loyalty, changes on a drop of a dime now. You toss the word around real loose, and that kind of bothers me from time to time. But, it is what it is. You just kind of peek back, watch, let people be them, and kind of move on about it. Now, being a CEO, I know it's hard for you to make kind of tough decisions from a day-to-day basis. Like, how do you pick your artists? Like, how do you go about picking who's right for Tidal and who's not right for Tidal?
The thing is, with artists, I want to see if they serious. Like, if they have no pictures on their Instagram, they send it new. I don't know, should I sign them? Thing is, like, if I don't know for sure should I sign them, I let them do the application, and I tell them they have, like, a trial. They have, like, 3 days on trial. If you can get, like, the right things, like, let's say you guess. Like, in my label, you're not allowed to be guessed. If you guess and you said that you're going to get the guess taken out, like, 2 days or 3 days, if that 3 days up and you don't have that guess off, you won't be entitled. So most likely you could do the application. I'll put you in, but you'll be on trial. You're not officially in, you're just in the trial. Like, I just signed, like, 2 or 3 people, and they in trial right now. So most likely, I just tell them get in trial. If I'm not sure, I put them in trial. When I'm like, I don't think you should be my label, I just tell them, and I'm like, next time you could try harder or whatever, because I'm not sure it really fit to you. because title is like really a place like very strict.
Right. That's a
Okay.
good process. So as far as your
I
makeup
agree.
line, like, is it just gonna be lipstick or is it gonna be like full on? Tell us more about that.
Well, the lipstick line on my MAC is gonna be lipstick, gloss, and blush, and some
Lord,
Okay.
mine's trying to get pre-makeup, baby.
maybe lashes too. I'm still
Right,
thinking.
like, don't stop it, Roman. I'm trying to get me a couple of tubes here. You're messing up the process.
Listen, you got enough makeup, okay? When Jason's half of the closet is just makeup, there's a problem. You need to admit to yourself that there's a problem, and I'm here to help you. Don't give her nothing.
That's dad right there. Jason, he do some
Ain't right?
crazy stuff. Like, I had like a whole lot of MAC. I bought my MACs. And he came in my room and threw the whole MAC away. He said no one in this house is allowed to wear makeup. I'm like, you see?
Oh, you just got natural females just walking around your house. I learned a long time. Just lie to me. Lie to me. I don't want to see what you look like in the morning. You just need to wake up 2 hours before me, get your face on, and act like you woke up like that. Just lie to me on a daily basis, please.
And Nikki, we know there's a lot of people been wanting to see your BTA, and there's a few pictures that have been floating around. People saying that it's your BTA about a dark-skinned girl.
Oh,
Is it your
God, a
BTA
dark-skinned
or
girl.
no?
Are you? No. Thing is, me on Imvu, I don't leak my behind the Abbeys. I have my behind the Abbeys only in real life, because my real life Imvu is separate. Imvu is just an online game. I call it role play. I keep my real life and everything separate. If they want to ask me about something about real life, like, are you okay? Like, if a storm coming and I tell them about storm, I'll tell them. But other than that, my real life, I never put it out on Instagram or nothing. So they're behind the Abbeys. They take put it out and take in. They probably be their sister. They ain't me. The only reason why they're doing that because they see me winning and they see me doing better than them and they see me not flopping like them, so they're gonna get mad and they're gonna put something fake.
Well, you know,
Like they did to Cash. Like they do to Cash. They put a fake behind the Abby and Cash going live and like, bitch, that ain't me. I'm like, seriously, y'all gonna actually gonna get mad about somebody and gonna put a fake behind the Abby, and you all know it might be you, and it might be a little sister. You're gonna expose a stupid picture that's not even that person. If you want to see the person in real life, are you so serious how I look? You come to San Antonio, Texas, and you can see my face.
Now, one thing
I'm
I
just
will
gonna tell
say,
you
like, that's an interesting move that I watch people pull from time to time, though. Like, it's like they'll post, like, this real ugly picture of this person, and then that person gets on live and it's like, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, you just achieved the goal that I wanted you to achieve by getting on live. I want to see what you actually look like. It's like pressing their buttons, making them feel like, you know what I'm saying? In some cases it can be a power move, but if that person is like really good looking in real life, you just kind of played yourself. But it's a 50-50 toss-up, I guess, to say.
I mean, I fell into that before. I fell into that before.
Yeah,
when people was like,
if you want,
you're a catfish, I was like, let me go live for you real quick.
Yeah, like, thing with me, I don't feed into that. Thing with me, I don't feed to that. I tell them, if you want to see in real life, if you really so obvious and think what the hell I look like, come to my house. I'll give you my address. Like
do you
so
think
many
that's
people
like
thought.
a dangerous thing, though? Like, to,
I'm
like,
not
for real,
beef.
'cause you really got crazy people, like, that float around on the internet, and it's, like, one of those situations where it's, like, what would you actually do if you gave somebody your address and they showed up, like, they was there,
like,
in your face?
I don't
like,
give, thing with me, I don't give exactly my address. The thing I do is I tell them meet me at, like, the store or something, not, like, at my house. 'Cause I don't want them all my business where I live at. Like, I give them somewhere, like, a little address somewhere to go to. I don't give them my house. They pop up. I'm going to let them see what I look like. If you not going to pop in my house, don't say nothing. Like, you going to give everybody fake behind the Abbeys. Like, if you so worried how I look like, come to my house. Like, come on. But no, that's not me. I'm not that damn black. Hell
well, you heard
I'm
it
not
here,
that
damn
ugly.
it. She is not that damn black.
Oh, but I mean, it's true. Like, you'll never. The thing is, people don't know about people behind these Abbeys, right? So when you're acting big and you're acting bad and stuff like that, like, you don't know who's really behind that. Like, you don't know who's really crazy enough to be like, all right, for real, I'm gonna come up and pull up on you. Like, you don't know people.
Right.
all you know is like
Right.
who they present themselves to be, and then until somebody really get bold enough to come up, or somebody come up to you, then that person is about what they say. But half of
Right.
the people in here ain't gonna do. They came for the flag.
Oh,
Exactly.
right. I'm the type
Like
to
a
pull
lot of
up.
people,
I'll be at your door. Knock, knock.
like,
Hi. How are you?
yeah, like a lot of people on Imvu be thinking they tough, but
Right.
when they actually come to your house, they gonna try to apologize and act all nice. No, you don't do that. Like, if you wanna act tough, then buff up. If you want to come to my
Right.
house, buff up. Don't come to my face and try to act all nice or, oh, I'm sorry. No. You said all this shit on Instagram. Say my face.
Right.
Just because
Right.
I look better than you and look serious doesn't mean I'm not going to slap the hell out of you, bitch. If you said something to my, say something on Instagram, came to my damn house and say, sorry, bitch, I'm not taking that. I'm going to slap you right in the eye. I don't give a fuck.
So you like a Joe Budden situation, like come with that same energy that you was talking on Instagram.
Yes, yes.
Like
bitch, you never gonna try
yeah.
me. Like, bitch, I'm looking
Right.
out your IMV. Don't even fucking try me. I'm that bitch.
Right, I got you. Right, I'm in it. Listen, I cannot be the one that you take to a fight. I will not talk you down. I'm not that person. Like,
No, definitely won't.
in
He
any
won't.
situation.
Like,
In
I'm
any
really a
situation,
nice
I
person.
cannot talk you down.
Like, people think I'm mean. I'm not mean. I'm like a really nice person. Like, really, really nice person. But if somebody press my buttons, it's gonna get physical.
I understand that because
I
I'm that way.
I take the ramen ego. I take the ramen ego out. Like, if you try me, it's going to be some consequences because I'll make your life a living hell. Like how Cash is making Yessie life a living hell. Bitch, I will do the same fucking thing how Cash is doing to Yessie. Bitch, don't try me. I got some caller IDs, and I got people that'll fuck you up. Like, don't try me. I got gangbangers.
Right.
Not really gangbangers. I mean, like, crew. Like, I got bitches. I got people that'll fuck you up. Like, I'm a really nice person,
you
but
never
don't
know who you're
come
talking to
to
behind the Abby. So I always tell
don't.
people you gotta definitely watch your step with certain people, especially when you don't know their life or you don't know anything about them personally, because you never know. You might be talking to one of them children that can actually reach out and touch your personal life. I'm just saying.
Okay, don't play.
So.
Right.
Like, and I can relate to that because I'm a really nice person. Anybody who came across me or know me know that I'm really nice, but I'm crazy too. I think the only person
in the back of
that can really vouch to how crazy I can be will probably be my sister Raina, because she had to shoot like, sis, no, we're not going to do this. We just going to pray, because when I tell you, like, you don't know me behind this Abby, you don't know me behind this Abby. I'm just being completely
Let me tell
honest.
you something about Maya. Maya's lying to y'all. Maya is crazier than a
She's fucking crazy.
Maya, something ain't right. Like,
I don't see that in her. I don't see that. I don't see that in her.
She just don't show it to you.
I don't see that in her.
She just don't show it to you. She is crazy.
She looks so like she looks so religious. She looks like she don't do that. She's nice.
I called Maya weird one time, and I woke up and it was dolls in my bed. I was like, I don't know how you got here, but I'm scared. Because there wasn't nobody got my keys, and I don't know. And then there was a picture of Maya sitting over my bed. I was like, this ain't right.
Oh, Lord.
I called Maya the next day and apologized. I was like, I'm so sorry. I called you weird. You are the most beautiful goddess in the world, and I apologize. She was like, yes, I accept your apology. I was like, who gonna come get these dolls? Because I ain't touching them.
All right. I'm not that crazy, guys. Just I'm not that crazy.
Nikki, before we end this, is there anything you want to clear up or address live on air?
Okay, thing I gotta clear up. I'm a nice person. Don't try me, everything else. Well, Yessie is linking out, which is not real. Because everybody know Yessie's a fat asshole. I know that damn well.
Oh my God.
It's nice.
I'm just saying. No, I'm doing stacks because she tried me, so I will blow her off on air. Yessie is fat damn well. You need to lose some weight. And if you want to lose some damn weight, you get a treadmill, run it, put the McDonald's down. Put it down, girl.
Oh my God.
Man. When you throw your note cards over your shoulder.
Hey,
like, they just went out the window. Like, what do you say after that? But thank you for coming.
Put the cards down.
Well, thanks for coming, Nikki.
Thank
you for joining us. I love y'all guys.
Bye for us.
Love you too, and thank you for joining us.
No problem.
All right. Welcome back, you guys. The next guest that we have for you today is King Cass himself, the CEO of Amore, the most crazy man I ever met in my entire life.
Hey,
Mr. Amore.
Turn up every goddamn where
Really?
we go. Oh, my bad. I was lit.
Right. We just got lit for a second.
Intro.
I heard somebody singing my theme song. Go on, play that bitch.
Oh, well, we don't have it, okay?
You didn't slide that in,
phone.
okay? Next time you slide it in when you come here, okay?
Hashtag that's
All right,
what she said.
Mr. Amore, Mr. Amore. So many.
I got so many answers. I got so
So
many answers.
My
recently,
paycheck look like? That's the question we want to know.
Speaking of paychecks, I paid you today, so
Oh, that's
just so
where
you
that
know.
came from. High five it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
he was wondering where it came from. I'm like, I don't know, maybe a
Right?
VIP. I don't know.
I
But
ain't complaining, you know.
you had revamped Amore, and the photo shoot was dope. I just must say, I looked very nice in that photo shoot. Anyway,
I look better.
so
You look alright. You look alright.
okay, don't do
Oh.
me. But what made you want to, revamp Amore? Because Amore has been like one of the leading labels, on IMVU. So what made you want to revamp and come up with a new concept and how you wanted to do it?
Well, to be completely honest, I started getting bored. I feel like the life has been sucked out of the industry. I feel like we one of the only labels that's still standing. And if we're going to remain, if we're going to stay flat-footed, we got to do something different. I don't want to just have a show here, have a show there, and, that be it. I wanted to come with something different, something new, something to make a lasting impression. I needed to come with a wow factor.
And I understand that because, we talked before, I feel the same way. It's just the industry is not how it used to be and how when I came in, it was so exciting. You was excited for the next show. When you got booked, you're like, yeah, I'm getting booked. It's just now it's like, do I even want to really do it anymore? So I'm definitely glad that you came up with the whole, revamping. And the Essence Festival was dope. How did that come about?
Man, let me tell you, I had so much fucking fun at the Essence Festival. I don't know if it was because, everybody that know me know I can't decorate or shit. But
at all.
I had reached out to my daughter-in-law, Raina, and I had her help me with that room. And, she basically just threw everything in there and was like, put this here, put this here. So I did that, and I had some other ideas pop in my head while I was doing it. And I felt like all I needed was that little spark. And I think I'm a decorating beast now, but I don't know if it was just the room was so different and something that we've never had, or because we sold the tickets. The tickets sold out so fast, but the artists came, showed the fuck out. The house was packed. It wasn't no beef. It wasn't no bullshit. And we just we just had a grown ass time.
Yeah,
But
true.
Listen, it was a good time. And the lag was real. Look, I ended up on the dance floor and I performed right then and there. The lag was too real, but it was so fun and it was a good time.
It was.
Well,
I was one of the best times I ever had.
When you're an artist and you want to put on every effect in the shop, Roman, your lag is lit.
It was lit.
You said don't do Roman. Don't call Roman out.
I'll be that. I'll be my 8,000, 84, 67,000 KBs. I'll do that.
And you were that. And you were that.
Exactly. I really was that. And then I was mad because I was talking trash, sitting here this lag, oh my God. It was take some of your effects off. No, because I need them. Low-key, it's not because I need them. It's because I forget what is the name of the effect, and I feel like if I don't have them all on, I'm going to be missing an effect, so when I do my trigger, it won't go off.
Right.
Oh, that's why I got them all on. I got to do better with that, though, low-key. Quez, now, I will tell you this, as far as, the market, when it comes down to music, sometimes it does feel like it's kind of oversaturated a little bit sometimes. You see every artist, is role-playing the same artist, or, there's 3 of this different artists, there's 4 of this different artists, so the market does become a little bit oversaturated. Do you feel like there's room for everybody, or do you feel like people need to stay in their own lane kind of deal sometimes, depending upon, I guess, whatever artist is, or do you feel like everybody should get that shot?
Well, I feel like it's enough credit on IMVU for everybody. I feel like it's enough artists for everybody, even if y'all gonna role play the same motherfucker 100 times. It's enough room for everybody. The circles on IMVU are small, But I can say personally that I don't mix crowd with a lot of those other people. So what I do at a mall, and artists that I have at a mall, we'll never perform like the people, and we'll never do the things that the people at the other labels do because our crowds don't. So I feel like it's enough room for everybody. Like somebody even made a comment that my label is full of cover art. In my mind, I'm okay with that. Like I'm a cover artist. Roman a cover, Maya a cover artist. J. Cole, he goes back between role playing artist and a cover artist. That don't matter to me because, can I make my statement, sir? That don't matter to me, and I don't care about that because can't nobody ever say that he stole my RP or Maya stole my RP when we role playing ourselves. I ain't never got to worry about another Sakez or more. Roman ain't never got to worry about another Roman Kamal Moore unless it's a junior. And hell, to be quite honest, Sakez Moore Jr. can't stay focused long enough to do it. So
something wrong with
I ain't worried about it. My child is a whole mess. We're not even gonna discuss him.
You be like, Kaz, you be like, huh? Come here. Okay. 2 hours later, just ready to come in. I was doing something, Lord.
But what I can say about it more, being a part of the label is like, it's very, very much like a family. And they're very supportive. And that's what I definitely appreciate. Like, when I told Shakeza, like, look, this is what I want to do, he was like, okay. Go for it, do it. Like, if it sounds whack, he gonna let me know it's whack. And if it's good, he gonna let me know it's good. And you always need a support system like that because sometimes when it's just, like, you don't connect with people, it can be, like, an issue or you feel like, like you're alone or by yourself, but with the Moors, like, you can't never feel that way, like, because you'll have, his granddaughter, Rocky, she'll come to you, like, how you doing, or, even when I wasn't feeling well, she was like, so how you feeling, like, or, of course, my sister K. Michelle or J. Cole, like, it's like a family, and I definitely appreciate that because, like, it's like a oneness that you have there.
That's true.
Like,
and then it's like you said, it's a true family. Y'all are irksome. Like, even if, like, you don't talk, they're irksome people. Like, it's like, are you sure? Are you sure you're all right? You need anything? You want to talk about it? I'll be like, I'm just tired, man. I just want to go to sleep.
Let me speak on that. I am, like, a genuine person. If I tell you I care about you or I love you, I really care about you or I love you. That's just who I am. More Records is a family. And, like, they say I'm the warden. They call me boss. They call me this. They call me that. Diddy. They're coming to me like, they call me Diddy. Diddy's a crazy man, and I'll be that. But Diddy is also a very rich man, and he's smart. You know what I'm saying? They come to me and be like, I want to do this song. I'd be like, for what? That's whack as fuck. And I might come off a little harsh, or abrasive, but it be the truth. And then y'all go back and listen to it, and then y'all come back here, you know what that song was, whack. I ain't even gonna do it. I found this one instead, though. And then that next one will be like some hot shit, and I'll be like, see, you thought I was being mean. In actuality, I was just being real. Like, I don't know how to, and maybe I need to work on some tact. I think that I be tactful sometimes, but sometimes shit just jump out of my mouth. I surprise myself sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. But as far as being a family, I care about each and every one of my artists individually. I care about people that ain't even on my label, and if I see them doing crazy shit, I hop on their DM and be like, really? That's what you want? Hell, you can ask Cash about that. I be in his DM all the time. Be like, nigga. But, I mean, I just care about people in general. So I feel like if I don't fuck with you, or I just like you, or I talk really crazy to you, it's because you done did some shit to me. I'm one of the nicest, most genuine people you ever want to meet. And when I lose respect for you, that's your own fault. You did that.
And so, also, let's switch over to the family side. We know that you have a group of kids.
What's going on? What's popping? Good morning. Good Saturday morning to all you good people. My name is Roman Kamal Marks.
I got about 100 grandkids. No bullshit. I got I
You got
got
more than you.
I got
Right.
a lot of kids. A lot of them. I love all my kids, man. It's so crazy because a few of them are grown, but I still treat them like they little babies. I pop up in their room. I be in their DMs. Even to this day, if I see Brian, big grown ass, do something nasty on IG, I will hop in his DM and be like, I'm fucking you up. I'm whooping your ass. You know better. And that's just who I am. Like, I feel like they always gonna be babies and they shouldn't be doing this shit. All of them super spoiled, but they know, just like at the label, when I'm serious and when I'm playing, they know when I'm serious and when I'm playing. So I always make time for them. I'm never too busy. And it's just going to be the way it is, just like I always make time for my artists. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning and somebody can DM Boss Man. And I'll be like, yeah, that's just who I am. I'm never too busy.
You are dedicated. Because
Really?
if you hit
They'll
me
never
at
talk
3
about my
a.m.,
whole tribe.
we ain't got no we ain't got nothing to talk about but this cussing out that's about to happen. Now we
Hush,
just
because Roman,
recently
I was calling your ass at 1 o'clock in the morning one night when I was
that
up
was
and I
so
needed something
annoying.
done.
That was so I am not even gonna listen y'all, when I tell you this fool amongst this other one sitting on this phone, which will remain nameless, Jason Amaya, they were sexing. Be in my DM. Roman. And that's all they say until I answer them. And it's like, what? Oh, I need you to do this. You could have just said what you needed me to do in my DM along with my name, people. Y'all didn't have to wait for me to answer. But I will say I love y'all nonetheless, though. But, Kez, I mean, honestly, I'm really glad that you came by. For real, for real. It's always a pleasure to talk to the boss man, especially when we can get you here in the station. We are going to definitely have you back. All right, and we are back, with the lovely, beautiful Miss Virtual Cash Doll, a.k.a. Yeah, let me not throw that shade, but you owe me some money. Just you know what that's about. How you doing, Cash?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
We're good.
Doing good.
Now, Cash, tell me a little something. I know you kind of popped it back on the scene. Me and you would talk from time to time, and I'm gonna ask about these name changes, player. Because every
Yes.
time I look up in my DMs, I will always see a name, and I'll be like, "Who is this? When did I speak to them?" And then I would go in the DM and be like, "Oh, all right, who are you this week?" Okay, I can't keep up with all these changes.
Well, this week I'm gonna be role playing Cash Doll. The reason I
All right.
decided to role play her was I always wanted to role play an artist. I just didn't know, which one. There's too many,
Mhm.
Nicki Minaj's and more than one Lil Kim,
Right.
more than one Trina. So Cash Doll was sitting at the top of my head, like, well, there's only one other Cash Doll, so there should be enough room for two. So that's who I
Right.
decided to role play now, and I'm gonna make that my final role play for a while. I'm gonna change it
Okay.
for a while.
Okay. I can definitely see that. I mean, and like, Kay said before, they say there's always room for more than one, as long as you're doing something different. Like, do you plan on doing any type of performing or anything like that?
Yeah, so I'm going to do my first performance actually on my birthday, which is
Oh,
September the 21st. I'm going to be having a Las Vegas themed birthday bash, so I'll be sending out
okay.
invitations to you all, but that's going to be my debut performance.
Oh,
I'm going to be
nice.
doing.
I definitely want to be in the building for that.
Yes.
Yes. Well, when I first met you, this is Maya. I was Cassie, and you were Angel Brink, and you were always very supportive, and you're always at every show. So I do have to thank you for that because you were definitely very supportive when I
You're
was coming
welcome.
up and I was coming out. And I loved. Are we gonna get Angel Brinks back? Because I love the clothes. I still wear some of them. I still have them.
Yeah.
Yes, she's one of my favorite role players.
Yeah,
I
I
love it. I
will
love the
say
line
I still
too.
got some of my sides wearing them clothes. No shade.
Not the side. Not the side. When you do go back, let me know and slide me some pieces before, just before they come out. I'm just trying to get my closet up.
Yes, I definitely will let you know and hook you up first.
You know what? Y'all is no longer my friends. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's trying to get free clothes. I'm gonna tell you right now. You run out of room in your closet. There's no room in my house. I'm not moving none of Jason's stuff. There's no room at my house. Don't come over here with the extra of your clothes. I'm not helping you with this.
You got an extra room that can be my closet. Listen, I'm not hearing that.
That's not the point. That's my shoe closet when I run out of room in my guest room for my J's. I gotta move the J's somewhere else.
Oh,
don't do that. Yeah, I got a serious shoe problem. Now, Cash, I will say, as far as you progressing, throughout your Imvu career, you did several role plays. A lot of them were definitely successful. Like she said, Angel Brinks, with the clothes and stuff like that. You were definitely successful with that. Do you ever see yourself, not to say sticking with one particular role play, but more so developing that role play and kind of keeping with that a lot more or a lot longer than what you currently have been?
Well, that's what I used to do. I've been on IOZU for 4 years now. And one of my first celebrity role plays was Yandy Smith. I was a manager in the music industry. I did that. I role played her for about 2.5 years, and I was successful in that. I manage a lot of different artists. Some are still on IOZU, some are not. Then I started seeing other celebrities that I, wanted to role play, and that's where the change started coming. But it wasn't so frequently. I would switch to another role play for maybe like 6 months to a year. Then it just started getting more frequently. I see this person. A week later, I see a different person. So that's when the change of a lot started coming in.
Okay. What's going on? What's popping? Good morning. Good Saturday morning to all you good people. My name is Roman. Now, I will say, Cash, as far as, like I said, everything's been going really well. I know you said you used to play Yandy back in the day, and you were very successful with that. And it's always, good to see, success and things away from that. And it seems like, not to say that Yandy was your most successful, but to me it just seems like you had a lot of traction with that. Was there a particular reason like why you left Yandy alone, or were you ever planning on going back to Yandy and managing artists again?
Well, I stopped role playing her because at that time it was becoming like a lot of drama. At first it wasn't, but then it was like drama every day, fussing with this person, fussing with that person. People were saying I was charging too much to manage them. I felt like $5K wasn't a lot. We had other managers at that time, like Yazzie, who people were saying was charging $20K just to manage an artist. So I felt like I was, being reasonable with the $5K fee. But that became a problem. The people were saying I was sleeping with this artist of mine and fucking that artist of mine. So it just started to become too much drama with her. But I have been thinking about going back to her, but right now, I'm just gonna, stay cashed off on the mother, but she would definitely be one of the role plays. If I change again, I may go back to her or Angel Bricks. Those were my two successful ones that I feel like I did good at.
Okay, cool. I definitely can feel that, especially, when you get used to doing so much role play in one particular thing and you want to go to something completely different just to kind of test the waters. But I'm glad to hear that, that is always in your back pocket.
Then a lot of people, they think that when I role play different people that I guess they want to call me a flop. Sometimes lately I have, taken my IOV role play, really haven't been taking it as serious, because I do work in real life. But at one point in time, I took my role play serious. I was on daily, every day, from dusk to dawn, making things happen, getting checks, et cetera, et cetera. So at any point when I feel like I want to, get it back serious again, I can always do that. But I just wanted to clear that up because people quick to say that someone is a flop because they're not doing anything. I mean, I really don't have to do anything but buy credits and dress up and look cute, and that's what I really wanted to do all day. But with Cash Doll, people are going to see a lot of things coming in my originally real role playing coming back. I'm going to take it serious this time so I can show, a lot of people. Sometimes you have to show them better than you can tell them.
Okay, Angel. So we know a while back that you and Drake went at it on Instagram.
You
Can
know,
you
we
both ever
were,
squash that?
well,
Or
it's
is it just
squashed, you
gonna...
know, we don't communicate anymore, but back then we were, in a relationship, we were actually married. But I guess
Yeah.
someone supposedly had leaked a BTA pic of mine, which really wasn't mine, telling him that I was a male, which I was. But my whole thing was, at that time, if I wasn't talking to you or communicating with you off of IOVU, I felt like you didn't need to know what my gender was. The only communication we had off of IOVU was on Kick, the Kick app texting. That was it. Other than that, I didn't know what city he was in. He didn't know what city I was in. We didn't have any other talking or any other communication. So I just felt like that he didn't need to know that at that time. But, of course, I was exposed the first time and been exposed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more times since then. But
Yeah.
that was that whole situation. He didn't know. But, now everybody knows, yes, I am a male. It's in my Instagram bio. It's in my IMDb bio, so it shouldn't be no confusion there on what I am. But you still have guys in this IMDb community that know what you are, and they still sleep with you. So it really don't make a difference nowadays, to tell you the truth.
Right. Angel, I mean, you was there. We were cool. You were there for a lot of my days. You were there for my Rich Millie days too. And around that time, you were, girl, you were managing around that time. Is that something that you want to get back into managing? And how was it managing artists such as Rich Millie and Zany Day and people like that?
I have thought about it a couple of times, going back into management, because it's something that I like to do, but I still do like to do. It was pretty good when I was doing it back in that time, except for the drama, here and there. But if I ever was to go back, I would, do things totally different. Some people I wouldn't even work with at all, and I would just do things totally different. But it's in the back of my head to, go back to management, because I was good at it. But we'll see in the near future.
Definitely, we'll be on the lookout for that.
Right, I would definitely want to see how that works out. Now, if you do go back to management, I know you mentioned that you said that there would be some people that you would not work with ever again. Do you feel like in some cases that, when you say, oh, well, I'm not going to work with this person, do you feel like everybody deserves that second chance, or it's more like, once I see that you're unprofessional, I'm just not going to deal with you type deal?
I would say if I see that that you have changed and, doing better and not doing the same thing that you was doing, back then, I will, probably will still work with that person. But you just got some people on this game that they just never change. They just who they are. They just drama people. It's just, they just never going to change. That's just them.
Right.
I believe them on the game, off the game. That's just them. I have had my share of, few dramas, cussing somebody out here and there, but I feel like with me, I'm a loyal person, I'm a good friend, but when I feel like you are doing me wrong or, you betrayed me, then it's a different side that comes out, because I have a vicious mouth and it can get very reckless at times. So I've been trying to work on that and, keep who I hang with. I try to, limit that. I hang with a few people. I don't go to a lot of the chat rooms anymore. I'm just basically online doing something, or dressing up, or taking a picture, or on Instagram, something like that.
Okay, cool.
I can definitely myself relate to that. I've become, I wouldn't say antisocial, because I'm still like a sociable person. I'm still a people's person, but I definitely watch who I would talk to or I would hang with now. And it's crazy because when I started dating Jason, or and when we got married, it just like people came out of nowhere like, sis. I'm like, when we become sisters? Like, we never hung out. We never hung out before. We weren't cool. Like, when I become your sis? So I definitely gravitated to, and there were people who were saying that, like, oh yeah, Maya, she stuck up, all she did with Remy and Kay. But that's because they've been there for a long time, and I feel like their intentions for me are more genuine than a person who comes along now. Not saying that everybody who comes along now won't be genuine. I'm just saying, like, I know for sure, like, they knew me before I became, and I still don't, I'm still getting used to it, because I don't see myself as that person. Like I told Jason, I'm like, I tell people view me like bigger than I view myself because I for real do not see myself like that. I still see myself as the same person I was when I came in. But it's just like now I'm like, okay, when they like, oh, hey, sis, and then they're like, so you talk to Jason, what he doing the next? I'm like, why? Go to Jason. Why are you coming to me? I don't get it.
Just want to
So
be
I can
nosy.
definitely,
I call them nosy
yeah,
people. So they can right
yeah,
back and
girl, I
tell it.
understand.
Right.
Exactly. I
I mean, I
definitely
feel you
understand
on
that.
that. They come and talk to you because it's like there's something that you could do for them. You know what I'm saying? Like you hang around those
Exactly.
people because because you know they're genuine. They don't want nothing from you. They knew who you were before you got with Jason. They knew who you were, you know, and dealt with you before anybody you've ever dated. You know what I'm saying? So when you
Right.
find
Yeah.
people that are genuine like that, you tend to gravitate more towards them. And sometimes you do have to be antisocial because
Yes.
when you hang around certain people swear to God they got all the love for you,
Yeah.
and all the while they plotting behind your back, or they so-called trying to
Yeah.
stay 8 steps ahead of you, and
So
they're
true.
doing too
Yes.
much, and it's like you reading too much into the situation when in all actuality all I want is a friend. Because it
That's
really
Right.
do
it.
get lonely when you're on top of your game and just worried about you. It do get lonely. So you want that companionship with a friend or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband or a wife or whatever the case may be. You want that companionship and you want that conversation to be able to go to somebody and talk to them. But when other people come along, it's now you got to look at them sideways because you were so busy worried
Yeah.
about this person over here, you know, being around because they want something from you. Now this other person got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So you
Exactly.
looking at them sideways until they prove themselves to show that I'm not here because I want something from you. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly. Exactly the truth. And that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm clingy as I don't know what. And
Yes.
Jason will tell you, I'd be like, everybody know it, like, because that's my best friend now, so you know what I mean? Because, like, I can trust him, you feel me?
It's
So
cute though.
it is, but I don't know if he gets tired of it sometimes, because I'll do what Quez does to me. I'll be like, babe, you know I do it. I will bug
Right.
Jason until, God comes for real.
If you could see that chat, I just want y'all to know. Like all you see is
Uh-oh.
babe going down the chat, and it's like, and I guarantee you, Jason is looking at it, and he's like, okay, what do
He
you
do.
want? I'm looking. You see me looking. What do you want? And all you're saying is babe. That gets so annoying.
Babe, is that annoying?
Not really.
On the spot, he lying. I'll be your voice, Jason. He's lying. It's annoying.
Right, whatever. But
That
thank
was
you
cute
so
though.
much, Yandy, for coming. Is there anything that you want to clear up or anything you want to promote before you head out?
Yes, it is. Actually, I've been getting a lot of DMs, and there's been a little bit of drama tonight with I guess the original catch dog, feeling some type of way. My whole thing is, we are not friends. We don't run in the same circle. You role play catch dog the way you role play her, and I'll role play catch dog the way I'll role play me. So I don't understand, what's the problem with me being cash doll and with my album cover that they said is a flop. It may be a flop to you, but for me it look all right. So I'm going to keep role playing her. I'm going to keep doing me. I really don't care what nobody else thinks about it. We don't care what they have to say about it. Because again, we don't run in the same circles. But as far as what's coming up, I do have the single out now, Boss Ass Bitch, featuring, Nicki Minaj. Let me shooting a video to that next week. And I also have my first performance coming up for my birthday bash, September 21st. And along with that, instead of me, joining the label, I'm going to, do my own label. It's going to be called Dawn Records. So that's going to be coming out soon as well. So that's about it.
Damn it, man.
So they think
get
I'm
it.
not working, but I'm sure I'm better than I can tell them. If they don't know about me, check my resume because I've been in this music business. I'm not new to this. So they'll see what's coming.
All right. Well, you heard it here, man, on the Breakfast Club. She's definitely on it with Doll Records. She's doing her thing. She said, check her resume. All right.
It's official.
So we exactly. So we definitely appreciate you coming by, Cash. We really do. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And you heard it here, you guys, on the Breakfast
You take
Club.
care,
You too.
Cash.
All right. Thank y'all for having me. Good night.
I envy celebrities that takes
Wait,
it too far.
hold up. I know y'all didn't think that I was gone.
No, we was expecting you to unmute your mic
We
like you
knew you
normally
was
do.
going Pop up any second.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
can
the
edit
first
that out.
topic
That's
is
fine.
Okay, topic 1 is kids on IMVU under the age of 16 having AP.
I mean,
I
that's like, here's the thing. If you are under the age of 16, AP is adult is the first word in that. Like, for real, you're not an adult. You're under the age of 16. That means you lack a certain amount of maturity to have it. Like, that's why they put it on, credit cards, like, so you can validate that you're of the age. You know what I'm saying? To buy AP. So, like, there's nothing special really about that. You just want AP so you can see all the freaky stuff. That means your parent is being a friend and not a parent. And I need them to get their lives together.
Okay, honestly, I feel as though kids under the age of 18 should not have AP, but that's just my opinion on that.
Myself personally, I don't think anyone under the age of 18 should have AP. That's the IMVU requirement. I can't stand the fast-ass or managed-ass kid that's actually a kid. I don't care about the adults that role play kids, but the ones that are actually kids. I am a firm believer that a child should stay in a child's place, and even my kids that are little know that that's something I don't fucking play. If you are a kid,
Right.
I'm going to treat you as such. You're not going to be running around here trying to be grown and acting like an adult. And that's just what it is.
I can definitely agree with that. Okay, the second topic that we're at. Reality TV, is it real or is it fake? Now, I mean, honestly speaking, you guys, we've all heard Basketball Wives, Real Husbands of Hollywood. We know that's fake or whatever. And then you have Love and Hip Hop and all of that good stuff. It's like they claim to be like, oh, it's so real. The only part that's really kind of scripted is, when we guide the situation. And my thing is, like, if you got a script, and you gotta set stuff up, to me that's fake. You're generating drama or you're stirring the pot to cause a situation to happen that's not natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see these people, when the camera go off, like, they're not really, they're keeping up the show on social media, but that's just a front. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't think reality TV is really reality. I think it's just a joke. It's fake.
Some stuff you can tell is staged. Other things I raise an eyebrow at. Some stuff be so stupid. I'd be like, who can make this up? Or it be so far-fetched. I'd be like, who can make this up? That gotta be real. But some stuff you could tell is staged. Like, for instance, when Carly Red passed out because life gave her, that was the fakest faint I ever seen in my life.
Oh,
when K. Michelle, I don't know, but when K. Michelle shook the motherfucking table, that was so funny and so crazy. Like, that really had to happen. They couldn't just make that. They couldn't just make that up. That was too damn random.
Oh, shaking the table.
That's because K. Michelle is crazy. Like, I don't, like, with hers, I don't think there's too much you got to second guess when it comes to her. She's crazy.
Yeah, K. Michelle is crazy, and K. Michelle did more records, does her role play just as like they are one and the same.
Right. I agree with that completely.
Her role play is very crazy. That's not a question.
But
they
one
are
thing
one
I
and the
will
same.
say about K. Michelle, like, even though, I mean, she worked very hard to, not to say shake that particular stereotype about herself, but it's kind of like, she ain't quite right upstairs, but at the same time, she is a professional, which she had to work really, really hard to get that title back, because they thought she was just a crazy chick.
At the end of the day, she real as fuck, and you got to respect her. She human,
right.
And we all go through that. That's just like if a motherfucker know that your temper's short, but they come and test you anyway. When you snap, don't be surprised. Y'all knew he was crazy.
I think that majority of it, that it is staged. I believe that it is fake, and I believe that they sell it to you as reality to keep you, people watching, keeping people hooked. But for the most part, I think it's staged, personally.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm entertained by the shit. So they doing a good job at staging these laughs for me.
Okay.
I honestly can agree with what Roman said. Some shows you can really see that it's fake, and some you can see that it's real. So yeah.
The next topic is managing your family and a successful career. For me, it's difficult when you have 1,001 kids and all of them require your attention. But at the same time, you got to make sure like you're doing what you need to do to keep your role play up and basically to keep the credits coming in. I know at first my kids are now used to it, but they are definitely like, pay us some attention, please. But they're more used to it. They know like if I'm booked, I'm gonna let you know that I'm booked. I'm gonna let you know what I'm doing. And before I chose them, I made sure they understood like what position that I'm in. But it can be done. You just got to make sure like when you are developing like these bonds and these connections with your family and your kids, you got to make sure that you keep that up too, because these are, real people who, want your attention, and you don't ever know what's going on personally with them in real life. So you definitely want to be there for them as much as you can because you took on this role. And I can say for myself, like I've taken breaks and stuff just to, give them my attention. I try to balance it myself as much as I can.
My kids know what I do. They understand what I do. They know Daddy out here trying to get it so we can have J's on our feet and Gucci backpacks on their back and different shit. But at the same time, the oldest ones, they come out to rehearsal with me. They support here. I think Roman even been at a rehearsal with me when I had my baby in a walker and some headphones on. So
ratchet.
if it's work, if it's work that's got to be done, then we got to do it by any means necessary. But as I stated previously, I always got time for my kids. I'm never too busy for them. Even if I got to throw on a carrier and strap them to me, come on, we got work to do.
I mean, my thing is, with my situation, as of this point, I don't really have any kids or anything to really speak for. So I more project towards real life managing, a family and a successful career. It can be difficult in some cases when it pertains to real life because when you grow up in a family where you're constantly working, you're constantly doing stuff, it's kind of like, not right now, I gotta work, I gotta fill out the paperwork, or I gotta do this, I gotta meet, and I gotta do that. And you show them your love by making sure they got food in the house. And you show the love making sure that the bills are paid. You show them love by, you think that that's enough for them. And in all actuality, sometimes it's not. They want to hear that I love you. They want to, for you to dote on them a little bit, not just kind of throw cash and money at the situation and say, okay, hey, here's the new pair of J's. You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, here's the new game that just came out. I don't know if y'all are aware of it, but actually in hip-hop, an artist's daughter committed suicide. And with that particular situation, it was a definite issue because I guess he felt like, I wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like to the warning signs that she was kind of giving off in regards to her mental stability and things like that after she committed suicide. And a lot of times, he equated it to being, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I was constantly too worried about, making sure she had everything that she absolutely needed, but I didn't take the time to ask her how she was doing. I just equated it to something else. How do y'all feel like that pertains to in real life?
Speaking from a personal point of view, I feel like that artist is probably, blaming themselves because nobody's ever supposed to bury a kid. That's the first thing. You know, we're supposed to grow old and our kids supposed to bury us. So they're probably blaming themselves and grieving extra hard because they were not paying attention and they missed those signs. And, I mean, condolences to them and prayers to the family. But I personally can't even
For
fathom.
me, when it comes to, you know, suicide, that's a definite, like, touchy subject for me, you know what I mean? Because I've had a friend who, my best friend, growing up, she committed suicide, and I had a cousin who did the same thing. So for me, that's a very touchy subject. I think that there are always signs that if you care enough for the people, you're gonna pay attention. Like, even I'm not saying I'm suicidal, but when I feel like I'm like in a really down mood, there's always, I tell you, the 4 same people who can tell. And it'd be people like who probably haven't known me as long as some of as these other people. And Shaquez is definitely one of them. Like, what's going on? You don't seem like yourself. You don't seem like you're happy. So there's always, signs. Not saying again that I'm suicidal. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, like, if you pay close enough attention to people, you can definitely see where they start to venture off or where something is going wrong. But before I get emotional, that's all I will say about that subject right there.
Yeah, as I stated earlier, I'm always just a DM or a kick or jump in my inbox or something. Yeah, I ever need to talk, need a listening ear, I'm there. If you ever need somebody to just tell you you doing some fucked up shit, I'm there. If you ever just need somebody to tell you that you're great, I'm there. I mean, like, if we really going to be a family and we going to really be empowering and uplifted, let's do it all the time. Let's be 100 with each other at all times. If I'm doing some fucked up bad shit, let me know. If I'm fucking up, let me know.
And for our last topic is going to be for the IMVU Hottest Celeb page. This page, and I definitely had a love-hate relationship, I can say, because it definitely was not a friend of mine and did not like me whatsoever. Up until recently, when me and Mila J, or she's not Mila J anymore, until we had our issue, and so and then I seen recently on the page, I don't know if everybody else seen it, but they were saying that it was a girl behind the page by the name of Gigi, and I'm not for sure if it's her, but if it is, it will make sense because her and I have had a love and hate relationship as well. So, what do you guys think about the page?
I mean, I ain't never had no issue with the page. I mean, it always showed me love. They ain't never came at me no type of way. They always there for the tea. I will give them that much. They always
okay. They will catch some tea, honey. They will catch it so fast.
They got the plants growing in their backyard by around this time. They ain't even got to go to nobody's house to pour it. They just make it in their backyard.
Okay, just right there in the back. Just quiet.
I'm asleep.
You know what?
I don't feel one way or another about that page. I mean, I understand that they got to do what they got to do. That's their job, to deliver all the hottest gossip. I've never been like really on the page unless I was into it with somebody. But I mean, I guess they're doing what they're supposed to do. I don't have no beef with them. I don't know of any beef that they may have with me. And that's what it is. I don't know who run it. I did see what it said Gigi ran it. And if that is the case or it's the truth, then a lot of shit that I've seen makes sense based off who I've seen her beefing with on her own page sometimes.
Right.
But
that's what I said.
I mean, it is what it is.
if it is her, it definitely would make sense. I know a lot of people have been wanting to know who's behind the page, but at the same time, like when you find out who's behind the page, what you really gonna do with it? Now that you know, what are you gonna do with the information that you have? Okay, now you know who's behind the page. And are you going to unfollow? No, you're not, because you're going to stay there and you're going to want the tea just like the next person wants the tea. But I can, like I said for myself, it definitely makes a lot of sense if it is her. And if it is her, hey, she's been able to keep a successful page, and not exposing who she is for a while now. So,
right,
it is what it is.
Well, what do you think, Jason?
But I mean, if it is her, that's one of them no wonder moments. But hey, whatever, to each his own.
Well, again, guys, that will wrap up the show. I am your host, Maya.
And I'm Roman Kamal Marks, a.k.a. Marks the God.
And
I'm Sakia Zamora. I'm Sakia Zamora, King Kiss. And I just kind of like bombarded my way onto the Breakfast Club this morning. But before they turn my mic off, I want to say, make sure y'all check my artist at Summer Jam tonight.
Lord.
The room is under Marina X. It's going to be all the way live. Make sure y'all put on y'all Sunday best and come out to Amore Records' first ever gospel celebration on Monday. And stay woke.
All right, you heard it here. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. We appreciate you.
And we definitely do, for spending your Saturday mornings with us here at the Breakfast Club. Enjoy your day, guys.